welcome to your reading, Taurus. This is your messages that I channel from Spirit for September 2022. Thank you for joining me here. And I love all your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, interaction. I'm all about bringing the collective together to raise the frequency of the universe. And I know very much that is your theme for the month of September. It's about lifting people around you because your vibe's really carrying people through. And I know the last few months has been a little bit, not as high vibing as you prefer, but I certainly know that it's like you're coming out of the darkness and you're flying upward. So whether or not that means you're actually flying, like literally going away on a holiday or some beautiful destination, but I know you're flying onwards and upwards. That's the real theme that I'm getting for you at the moment, Taurus. Now let me get some let me get some cards for you. Whether there's a promotion or a change in career happening here, I can certainly feel that as well. And you know what? This is a general reading. So let's, take what resonates for you and really allow whatever you hear, sit with it. I feel like this message is something where you need to almost listen to this twice, perhaps. I'm not sure why, but let's see what more I get for you. Okay, so the first card we get is the dedicated effort. The next one is new vitality, reach out, and a third eye chakra. Okay, so I really do feel like there's been a lift in your persona, a lift in your attitude. I mean, look, the only thing we can control 100% is our attitude, right? So it doesn't matter what happens to us, it is how we react. And you've been extremely mindful of that of late. And it's really showing because it's a dedicated effort card. And, whether it be that you've been making small changes in your lifestyle, whether it be you've been noticed for what you've been doing at work. And, coming through a couple of years of pandemics and changing workspaces and all the rest of it, people's titles and, there's so much happening within the globe where it comes to, that maybe the questionable stability and finances and costs of living and that sort of stuff. And I don't feel like this is getting the better of you because you've been just, you haven't stopped. You've just keep putting in a little bit and a little bit and your effort is now coming to fruition. People are noticing. You are actually receiving the benefits, whether or not you get a bit of a payout here or there's been I feel like finances as well could be definitely something here that comes in. But whatever you've been doing, you could be putting a little bit of money in the bank each month and then you got your interest or something like that. I really feel like it's only been little steps, but the big reward has been noticed, okay? So that's definitely happening, which is definitely bringing new vitality. Look at all the color. Which is interesting because the first card is all about painting. And you know what? That can be just symbolic, but it could also be that you have been painting or creating a work of art, which is also coming to fruition, or you're getting to the end of it where people can actually see the big picture. Bringing people together to start a new idea, but it's sort of like bringing in the collective because it's very much global. The feel here is global because you're lifting people and yourself, which lifts people around you. And with that brings the new vitality because, there was tough times there where you thought, is this all worth it? I feel like it's just Groundhog Day, that sort of stuff, but it's certainly showing now that you're in a really nice space. So I know that there's going to be accolades or September brings a lot of acknowledgement your way. You're not someone that wants to be in the limelight. You don't want the trophies and all that sort of stuff. But you know what? Allow yourself to receive people's words. And, I've spoken to my clients many times where you say things like, oh, that's really nice what you're wearing there. And this old thing, or, I got it at an op shop, or it was only $10 at Kmart, all those sort of comments. I feel like you're not using them as they can be deflating, right? I feel like you're not using them for security or protection anymore. You're just clearly saying thank you rather than trying to watered down a compliment. So that's really beautiful. And with that energy that you've got, you really are reaching out. You're really bringing that to other people. And, this card here, I know sometimes it makes me feel like, you're in your corner and you're not really reaching out. But with you, what stands out to me is the beautiful light and the 4 hands. So I know that this is a group effort. You're really bringing whatever it is that you've developed to the people. So whether that's just your attitude or whatever, but I'm seeing there's stages where people are noticing, and the common theme here is you. You're the one that's bringing this to the table. So really own that. Because you've done a lot of visualizing. I don't know if you've been doing meditation or vision boards or that type of thing, but I feel like you've been doing the work and very much using your connection with spirit, because you're quite spiritual. And you know what? You're not one that screams it from the the balcony or whatever the phrase is. You're not one that screams it from the rooftops, but you just know it. You've got this connection. You know there's more to life than what you look at. And that's really helped you and your drive throughout up until now, but especially through the month of September, because this is where everybody's going to notice. Your energy just being around you is going to lift other people. And, that's all you want. You're a peacekeeper. You don't want the drama. You don't want the confrontation. You don't want any of that. And you're certainly not getting it because, you're not bringing it to the table. You're just bringing the idea, the growth, and everything that you've worked toward, which is absolutely timely and fantastic. Let me just get a couple more cards for you to see what our spirit wants to share with you. But you know what? Well done. I want to give you a trophy. I'm all about that. Just pumping people's tyres up where deserved. And this is a real good time. And you know what? Allow it in. Allow it in. Oh, you get the sun. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. It's all right. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, and rest and rejuvenation. Excellent. So, the message here is absolutely amazing. Like when I get the sun card, I just know that, you know what, you're on the right track. It's time for you to stand in that light. Let that light beam all over you. Allow yourself to be thankful for everything that you've done and everything you continue to do, but maintain yourself here because sometimes you're all in or nothing, but you've done the step-by-step to get here. So allow yourself that day off or that, nice glass of red when you put your feet up at night or whatever it is that gives you that time where you just think, shit, yeah, I've done this, because nobody's done this. It's all you. Sure, people have helped you along the way, but you're the one that kept on keeping on. All right, and it's time that you allow yourself to have that moment, have that space. And September's all about you just allowing it, like keep the momentum, don't stop now, but let yourself have that acknowledgement along the way, but certainly take those moments to enjoy and let yourself feel that acknowledgement because you're the one that got here. Okay, you're allowed to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but keep going. Keep going. I don't feel like the end destination's here, but I certainly see that the big picture, now everybody can see it. And it's a definite collective energy, so very well done. Oh, woo! All right, so I'm just going to get you a little trinket to give you a next message here. Trinket, trinket, trinket. Oh, look. Look at this. It's a wishbone. It's a wishbone. So you didn't take your eyes off the prize. And no doubt you would have had people trying to belittle you along the way or try to sway you or get you off track. And that's their stuff. That's got nothing to do with you. All right, you've really held yourself up high. You've been quite, you owned your power and you did not give up. And I just want to say freaking well done because you've got the wishbone. You're really getting your wishes to fruition. And that is just a beautiful, beautiful time. So September's just an absolute beautiful time for you. So keep staying in that energy. And just one word of, whether this is an affirmation card or just words of encouragement, It's the same card as I pulled for the Aries, and it says, your energy is flowing. You should be feeling confident and buoyant, having triumphed over obstacles. Now is the time of action. And like I just said, keep moving forward, and don't stop. You're not at the end destination here. You're just in the flow, but you're doing absolutely amazing. And I just want to say, well done. You've done an absolute fantastic job. Keep the flow. Make sure you have some downtime to let yourself relax and you know, own your magic. Let yourself receive those thanks and praises. Say gracefully thank you and keep charging forward. And that is your reading, you gorgeous, gorgeous Taurus. Take care. Be kind to others, but especially be kind to yourself. See you next time. Peace out.